What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, baby. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had yourselves a spectacular weekend. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a fantastic time. But without further ado, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Libra. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. All right, let's see what's up. Yep, shout out my notification gang, by the way. Thank you all so much for pulling through. Let's see what we got going on here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for Team Libra, please? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Swords. You could be connecting with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or potentially an Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Strength card, taking a look at what you're dealing with. We got here the Nine of Wands, and then lastly for you, Libra, is going to be the Ten of Wands. So having a look at what's going on here for your next 24 hours, Four of Swords here all the way to the Strength card. Stepping into the next 24 hours for you, Libra, I kind of feel like you're taking a break, or I feel the energy of being taken back by something, not taking a break here. And I've never really felt that vibe with the Four of Swords before, but it's giving me the energy of like, I'm taken back by a situation. I don't really know how to react or respond. Having a look here at the current energy being the Strength card is kind of giving me that same vibe as well. So Libra, you're taken back by a situation, and I feel like you're taken back in the manner where you're kind of annoyed or kind of irritated at something that's happened, but you're not speaking up because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Nine of Wands. So something's going to arise that takes you back a little bit, and you are a little irritated, or you may be a little bit frustrated at whatever happens here, but I don't feel like you're taking any action. I don't feel like you're communicating or saying how you feel at all. You're kind of holding it all in. Having a look here at the outcome that's present, we do got here the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands here says something has been said or something here will happen that leaves you kind of burdened. It leaves you kind of taken back, and you don't really know how to react or respond to the situation. So here's my best advice. When I go through experiences where I feel taken back by something, but at the same time I don't feel necessarily comfortable voicing my opinion or voicing about how I feel, I like to really think that situation through thoroughly. You know, I definitely advocate for people to speak up. I think it's incredibly important to speak your truth and to get things off your chest. So if any Libras experience a situation like this in the next 24 hours, my best advice to you would be, if you're taken back by something, give yourself a lot of time to reflect and think about how you feel and why you feel the way you do, but most importantly, reach out to whomever does this to you, okay? Whether somebody says something that takes you back, or whether somebody here does something that has you a little bit taken back, because I feel that if you do not end up communicating about how it is you feel, there's definitely going to be some tension that builds for quite some time moving into the next coming days. So for any Libras that resonate with this, I would definitely say take some time out, thoroughly analyze the situation, analyze why you feel the way you feel, and then communicate in the best manner that you can moving forward in the next coming days to resolve a solution rather than to create a potential situation where there is any sort of hostility or any sort of tension between you and somebody else, okay? So Libras, I would say don't let this slide. Don't let yourself become silenced or get caught up in your head if something takes you back. Just give yourself time to think it through and then bring it up in conversation. Make sure you address an issue here I feel would be within your best interest, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the air signs today. We're going to go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. Going on to our water signs, we're going to go ahead and check out the Cancer. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Cancer. I want to wish y'all a happy birthday, by the way, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy birthday to all of you. I hope you're having a fantastic birthday and a fantastic season. What messages do we got coming in here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got here the King of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do got here the Four of Wands. And then lastly for you, Cancerian, is going to be the Empress card. So, right off the bat, you might be dealing with a fire sign, water sign, or potentially a Libra, since that is the dominant sign showing up here in the major arcana. So, with the Five of Cups here all the way to the King of Wands, I think right now you're looking at a situation that just that disappointed you, and you're trying to come to a conclusion of like what to do. King of Wands over here is kind of like critical thinking to me. When I see the King of Wands, he's not taking action just yet. He's kind of sitting around coming up with some sort of idea of what to do. You know, he has the Ace of Wands over here, which is the staff, aka this person has the power and the ability to create something. They have the power to do something, but because he's not standing up, it shows me that this King of Wands is not necessarily taking action. So stepping into the next 24 hours for you, Cancer, there is something that's bothering you. There is something that's on your mind, but you haven't had the ability to take action yet. I feel like you're trying to come up with some sort of plan. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Four of Wands. So this is talking about your environment, Cancer. You're disappointed in some environment that's in your life. This could be disappointment towards family. It could be disappointment towards friends. It could be disappointment towards a romantic partner of yours. But ultimately, with the Empress card showing up here for the outcome, you're recognizing, despite the disappointment that I have, I don't want this to be a situation that's going to fester and fizzle into something negative. I want this to be a situation where we can grow and we can move forward and we can have positivity in the future. So you want a situation to turn out on a positive note, Cancer, rather than to turn out on a negative one. So I feel like if you're disappointed with someone or something, you're getting ready here to come up with some sort of way to approach and to handle the situation so that it could be understood and that you can move forward in a more positive manner. For example, let's say somebody said something you didn't like. You know, this is about making sure that you are not reacting to what the person said, but instead you're looking for a solution. You know, it's about approaching somebody saying, hey, I wasn't really comfortable with you saying X, Y, and Z. For future reference, I want you to know that that makes me uncomfortable. Why don't we move forward on a positive note? I just wanted to let you know how you made me feel. You know, it's about approaching a situation in a very mature way so that you can move forward in positive and more calmer waters rather than reacting to something that instantly made you angry or made you disappointed. So Cancers, I do feel like moving into the next 24 hours, if something here bothers you, I don't feel like you're going to pop off or react in any sort of type of way. I feel like you're going to handle the situation pretty well. You're going to kind of come up with some solution here to move forward in a positive manner with somebody rather than clash with that individual. All right, so with the Empress card showing up as the outcome, it's all about growth and positivity moving forward to the near future, okay? All right, this is kind of similar to Libra's message too in a way. I wonder what's going on in the next 24 hours on a collective level. We've had 2 readings so far that are kind of similar. It's kind of giving me the energy of like people are just saying things they shouldn't, but the way that everybody is handling these situations seem to be pretty positive. It doesn't seem to me like people are very reactive. I feel like the collective is in a very responsive tone right now. Cool, I like that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our water, we did our air, jumping on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for Team Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Jocelyn says she was taking a cat nap waiting for me to come on. That's awesome. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you guys so much. Also, shout out to my mod gang in general. You guys always do such a fantastic job on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for your continuous support on the daily. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. All right. What do we got going on here, please, for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries, let's go ahead and see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty cool things. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here the 10 of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Sun card. And then lastly for you, Aries, is going to be the Fool card. Yeah, something here is about to get let go of moving into your next 24 hours. Taking a look at your overall energy to your current, you got here the 10 of Swords all the way to the 10 of Wands. This is about letting go of some sort of burdening situation, Aries. I feel like something here you no longer want clouding your mind. It's just like, I'm tired of being bothered, tired of being burdened, I'm tired of feeling some type of way. I just want to let go and be happy. So I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with is going to be the Sun card. So you're tapping into that lighter energy. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Fool. The Fool is all about letting go. So Aries, I feel like stepping into your next 24 hours, if things have been on your mind, if things have been burdening you, if things have been bothering you, it's kind of that energy of giving yourself a reset. You're like, dude, I just don't care anymore at this point to keep holding on to anything. I just want to be willing to completely let go. So into your next 24 hours, it's going to be one of those sessions of just letting go of a lot of things that have kind of been on your mind recently and choosing to embrace being in a more calmer and positive vibe, choosing to embrace your inner Fool. You know, I want to let go. I want to live my life. I want to focus on happiness from this moment forward. I'm not letting certain circumstances or situations bother me. So instantaneously, you're going to gain that sort of relief. You're choosing to let go of the things or the weight per se that has been placed upon your back. I like that. And I've been in tons of situations like that too in my life. Sometimes it's just super easy to let go because we hit a breaking point. You know, it's not always a difficult situation of being able to let go of things that are bothering us. Sometimes we just have so much going on that we kind of just say, fuck it, I'm over it, I'm done, I'm letting go of it, and I'm just going to do me, and I'm going to focus on positive shit. Sometimes it really is just that easy, and that's what I see here for you in your next 24 hours. It's like, you know what, I just feel like I can let everything go and focus up on things that make me feel happy and do things that make me feel positive, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Nothing's going to bother me anymore. I'm going to keep my mind focused on the good stuff, and I'm going to have a fantastic time. So I love that for you, Aries. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water. We also did our air and our fire. Jumping on into our earth signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for Team Capricorn, please? Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn peeps, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh boy, you could be dealing with an air sign. Having a look at your current energy, we do got the Seven of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do got here the Ten of Swords. And then lastly for you, Capricorn, is going to be the Six of Swords in reverse. So stepping on into your next 24 hours, we got here the Ace of Swords in the reverse, followed up with the Seven of Wands. So the way that I'm seeing it, Capricorn, is that it can go one or two ways. It can go the first way, where you feel like you don't want to communicate, you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk to somebody anymore at all. You know, Ace of Swords in the reverse to the Seven of Wands is like, I'm done with you, I'm blocking your ass, and I'm keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I mean, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the energy of being done with something. The tens in the tarot deck represent finality. It represents that it's final. So this could be the energy of choosing to completely cut off an individual and to go back to focusing on what you feel is important at this time. Six of Swords in reverse might be saying, I've had other things that needed to get dealt with. I've had other things that I've needed to tend to. And honestly, this situation to me felt like it was something that got me distracted, or that it was in the way of what I should have been focusing on all along. So Capricorns, if you feel like somebody came in or a situation came in and kind of distracted you or took you away from what you should have been focused up on all along, in the next 24 hours, you're essentially removing that distraction, you're kicking that distraction to the curb, and you're focusing back up on what you feel you need to be focused on. Now, the Ace of Swords could represent, of course, cutting people out, but it also could represent misinformation or somebody here potentially lying. So if you're dealing with dishonest people, that might be a warrant for you in the next 24 hours to end up cutting somebody off as well. There may be the realization here of saying, I'm not going to go forward with somebody who I don't believe I can trust. So with the outcome being the Six of Swords in reverse, this is you guys saying, I can't deal with somebody who's dishonest, and I don't feel like you're going to have that opportunity to regain my trust, because once the trust is broken, it's broken. So for a few of you Capricorns, the way this reading could potentially resonate to you is that maybe somebody was being dishonest, and because you became aware of that dishonesty, you're now moving forward from them, you're now cutting them off, and you're not giving them that second chance because the trust that was established was already broken. You may not feel very forgiving or wanting to give out second chances to people, because earning trust is a very hard thing, and once it's broken, it's very hard to get back. All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and water up real quick. I need to get a drink in me real fast because it is super freaking hot in this office. Okay, I gotta find a way to like come up with like the most amazing cooling in my office, okay? I go into my bedroom and with that AC on, it's gorgeous. It's amazing, it's cool, it's fantastic. In my living room, same thing. In my office, it is like fucking hell in here. It's like Satan in here, okay? It's horrible. I got a little fan for now though, but I gotta invest me into something crazy. I don't know, we'll see what happens. So, we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs, moving on back to the lovely and amazing, what was it, air signs? Yeah, air signs. Let's see what we got going on here for the Gemini gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do got the Five of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Six of Cups in reverse. And then lastly, for the Gemini peeps is going to be the Four of Pentacles. Gemini, are you going to like a carnival today? I don't know why that's the vibe I'm picking up on. I smell like gyros, you know? You know when you go to like a carnival or like a festival and they have like a shit ton of gyros and shit? Like I could just smell it right now and it smells delicious, okay? The food there. So I don't know, maybe you're going to some sort of carnival or something, but either way, it smells fantastic, okay? That what is that called? Clairsentience? Is that what that means? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the psychic terms over here, guys, apparently, huh? Anyways, getting on into your reading, Gemini, let's take a look. We got here the Two of Swords followed up with the Five of Cups. So right now, I think you're kind of indecisive about how you feel about a situation. Part of you is disappointed, another part of you is relieved, and I find that very interesting because looking at the Five of Cups, they have the disappointment here with the Three Cups that are knocked over, right? But what's right behind them is the Two of Cups, which is fulfillment. So this kind of makes sense over here. You're in a split decision right now, Gemini. You don't really know if you're happy about something, and then you don't really know if you're disappointed, okay? It's like, I don't know how to feel. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Six of Cups in reverse. So the Six of Cups in reverse here is the ending of your past. I definitely feel like, Gemini, your past cycle has finally come to its conclusion. It's finally been closed out. Something here has come to an ending. The past has been put behind you. And I think the feeling that you're having is that you feel liberated, that you were able to move on, but you feel disappointed that it didn't work out. I think that that's where the disappointment comes from. It's like, I'm happy I moved on. I'm just disappointed it didn't work out. Because I wanted it to, right? And looking at the outcome being the Four of Pentacles, you know, this is a situation that you really held on to for quite some time. And because you held on to it for so long, because you had so many expectations, you were really, really hoping that it would work out. So, you know, you're glad you're able to move on from something, but at the same time, you're just a little bummed that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And that's a totally understandable situation, right? You know, this might be a situation where it's like, I wanted to get this certain job, I applied for it, I did an interview, I did everything I could to get it, and unfortunately, it didn't work out, so I'm going to go apply to different jobs. It's like, you're disappointed it didn't happen, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to move forward anyways, right? You try to ask somebody out on a date, you get rejected, you're disappointed that they didn't want to go on a date with you, but at the same time, it's like, there's other options out there. You know, it's a very chill kind of vibe is what I'm feeling for you, Gemini. It's like, it sucks it didn't work out, but it is what it is. I'm going to move on. I'm going to keep a positive face and see what happens in my future. And you know what? That's okay. Not everything we want is going to go in our favor. Not everything we want is going to work out. But if I learned anything from the universe, what does not end up working out for us didn't work out for us for a reason, because there is so much more that we're meant for. Always remember, rejection's God's protection, guys. I promise you it is. Because if one situation didn't work in your favor, guess what? The next situation will. All right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air sign, jumping on in now to our water signs. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Pisces gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on with the fish? Pisces, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. What do we got going on? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, Pisces, we do got here the Page of Cups. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the High Priestess. And then lastly for you, Team Pisces, is going to be the Ace of Cups. So, stepping into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and have a look. We got here the Five of Swords all the way to the Page of Cups. Five of Swords in the reverse to the Page of Cups is giving me the vibe right now of you choosing to go into a different direction. I'm going to offer my energy to something else. I think that the Five of Swords in the reverse is you feeling a bit unappreciated, Pisces. So there could be a situation arising in the next 24 hours where you feel like you're not being appreciated. Maybe you don't feel like you're being appreciated in the workplace, or that your partner's appreciating you, or that other people are. And you're saying, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. You know, looking at that Page of Cups, if you want to appreciate me, well, then somebody else motherfucking will, okay? Having a look at what you're dealing with, Pisces, you're dealing with the High Priestess. High Priestess in this situation says to me that you recognize and you acknowledge on an intuitive level that you have a lot to offer and that you have a lot to give. High Priestess is kind of giving me the energy that you recognize your value and you know your value. And with that being said, if other people don't want to appreciate it, you're not taking it any type of way. I feel like you're not getting bummed out, you're not getting angry. It's just the realization that if you have poor taste and you can't appreciate what it is that I bring to the table, then guess what? I'm going to go find somebody who has good taste, okay? Pisces, you're not doubting yourself. You're not putting any sort of negativity into your head. You're like, listen, if you don't like me or if you don't appreciate me, you got poor taste. I'm going to go find people who got the rich taste, right? And the rich taste for Pisces, baby. Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Ace of Cups. At the end of the day, Pisces, it's all love here. I feel like you're in this energy in the next 24 hours where it's like, look, if people don't want to appreciate what I do, if a certain person doesn't want to respect me, if a certain person doesn't want to be thankful for what I bring to the table, I'm going to go towards where the love's at, where the people who appreciate me are at, where the people who respect me are at. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to waste my time dealing with somebody who doesn't appreciate what I bring to the table. I want to be around people who embrace me, appreciate me, and give me back that same energy that I give to them. So Pisces, you're focused up on being around high vibrational individuals, and you're continuing to push out high vibrational energy. I'm not going to waste my time on people who don't got the high vibes. I'm not going to waste my time on people who do not have any sort of, respect or love or appreciation for me. It is what it is. I'm going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right? I love it, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, real quick, guys, I want to stop the reads for a sec just to talk to somebody who is religious in the chat. I don't want to come and be saved by your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I think that everybody has the right to practice every kind of religion that they resonate with, but I believe that everybody has the right to have their own beliefs. If you guys are Catholic, if you're Christian, if you are Muslim, if you are anything, you have the right to practice what you need to practice. But if you are a person who is a free spirit and believes in their own type of version of their own God, if you are a person who follows their own types of beliefs, if you are a person who is an atheist, I don't give a fuck. Period. I don't care. I think everybody has the right to believe in something. And at the end of the day, when we talk about religion, what do we all believe in? God. It's all the same shit. So anyways, just throwing that out there for any future Catholics or Christians that want to save me. I don't want to be saved. Period. And I don't think other people want to either. So if you can respect other people's privacy and other people's own beliefs, then other people could respect yours as well. Okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up, what zodiac did we finish up? Pisces, I think, right? We finished up Pisces. So we did our air, we did our water, diving on into our fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Sagittarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Message to Team Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for Team Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Saggy. We're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the 8 of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do have here the 6 of Swords. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the King of Pentacles. So, taking a look at your next 24 hours, we got here King of Cups and we got here 8 of Wands in reverse. From what I'm seeing here for you right now, Sagittarius, with the King of Cups to the 8 of Wands in reverse, I think this is the energy of not wanting to go in a different direction. You're kind of content where you're at. You know, King of Cups is the energy of love, compassion, but it's also the energy of feeling good emotionally and feeling like your emotions are in control. So Sagittarius, with whatever place and time you're in your life, you definitely feel super in control right now. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the 6 of Swords, and looking at the King of Pentacles being the outcome, I'm liking the way that this is going. So Sagittarius, you don't want anything to change right now, and you want your future to kind of remain exactly as it is. You feel great emotionally, you have good stuff going on in your life, you feel very stable, you feel very abundant, and this is the recognition, Sagittarius, of like, is this what stability feels like? It's like, I'm content right now. Work's going good, I feel good emotionally, I'm enjoying myself, I'm having a good time. At the end of the day, is this what stability feels like? And you're like, oh, wait a minute, it does. So with that being said, you're in a good place. You're in that place of contentment. And you're like, if I can continue to carry this into my future, that would be pretty damn fantastic. So Sag, looking at your next 24 hours, I think you're coming to the realization of, I'm in a stable place in my life right now. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm here. And I want to remain right exactly where I am. I want to continue to carry this energy out. All right, love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, by the way, Pisces love, I'm pretty sure I missed a donation of yours. Let me go ahead and double check real quick because I felt so bad. I missed one the other day. Hold on, I got pop-ups on my computer. Give me 1 second, y'all. Pisces love, there you go. Thank you so much for the $1.99. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks as always, Ant, and have an awesome, excuse me, and have an awesome week. You as well, my love. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that donation. All right, baby. So we finished up the fire, we finished up the air, we also finished up the water. Jumping on into our earth signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What's going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Taurus, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the 4 of Wands. So you could be connecting here with a fire sign for a few of y'all. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And then lastly for you, Taurus, is going to be the Empress card. Okay, cool. So as far as what I'm seeing for you guys, 4 of Wands here all the way to the Knight of Swords. Looking into your next 24 hours, I definitely feel like you're choosing to put aside something and have a good time anyways. I feel like you're choosing to not talk about something. You're choosing to not talk about a situation. You're here for a good time. You're not ready yet, I guess, to resolve something or to open that can of worms. Does that make sense, Taurus? It's like, honestly, right now, I just want to put everything aside and I just want to have fun. I'm not ready to open a can of worms yet. It's like you're not ready to confront something with someone, or you're not ready to confront a situation. It's like, I'm just here for a good time right now. I'm here to be in a good mood. I just don't want to open a can of worms yet. So I feel like you're putting something to the side. This could be within your workplace though, especially if you've had any sort of qualm or any sort of issue with a coworker or with a boss. You know, you're kind of saying to yourself here, I have to work with this person. I could open the can of worms and put all the cards out on the table and it can go terribly, or I can kind of just save it for a rainy day, you know? So I feel like you're getting in a very non-confrontational energy moving into your next 24 hours. You're just not in a space right now where you feel like opening a can of worms with someone. You just kind of want to rise above it, leave it be, ignore a situation for a little bit, and just be cordial with somebody. So Taurians, I definitely feel cordial vibes coming in for you moving into your next 24 hours. It's like, listen, I will open the can at a later date, but as of right now, I just want good vibes only. I'm not in the mood here to get caught up in a situation, okay? So that's what I see here for you. So you're not addressing something yet, you're not confronting something yet, but it doesn't mean that you won't in the near future, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, for the 233 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, man. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for the day. Moving on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aqua, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Cups. Hey, you could be dealing with a water sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Star in reverse. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Five of Wands in reverse. And then lastly for you, Aquarius, is going to be the Two of Swords. So, taking a look into your next 24 hours, Ace of Cups here all the way to the Star card in the reverse. I think this is realizing that you need a little bit more self-love in Aquarius. It's like, I need a little more love for myself, you know? I think that's the realization that you're having. Because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse is the vibe of like, listen, I've been super stressed lately, and what I need right now is I need to de-stress, okay? Somebody banned this Jesse person. That's a very weird message to say in the chat. That is super weird. I swear we're living in a virtual reality sometimes with some of these comments. Anyways, somebody banned the Jesse person. Thank you. Getting back into it, though, Aquarius. Sorry to disrupt your reading with trolls. Ace of Cups here to the Star in reverse, though. You know, you're in a period of time right now where ultimately you're recognizing I need a little bit more self-love. I need a little bit more tenderness to myself. Because if the Five of Wands is in the reverse, that means at one point it was in the upright position. And in the upright position, that means stress. That means dealing with a lot of negativity. That means dealing with a lot of stuff that nobody wants to be dealing with. So overall here for you guys, I think that moving into your next 24 hours, you're looking for a self-loving and very de-stressful day. Aquarius seems to be wanting to unwind. Now looking at the outcome that's present though, we do have here the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is inevitably an indecisive decision. So you're saying to yourself, while I want to unwind, while I want to de-stress, while I want to love myself more, how the heck can I do that when I have all these goddamn obligations? How can I do that when I have to work my butt off? How can I do that when I have to take care of X, Y, and Z? Aquarius, I hear you, I feel you. You know, you're in that period of time where you feel like, how can I de-stress right now when there's so much going on? So my best advice to you is that it's okay sometimes to take space from things that we are obligated or that we feel is our duty to do. It's okay sometimes to take breaks, and most importantly, each and every single day throughout the 24 hours that we have, we sure as hell can implement a little bit of time for rest and rejuvenation. We can implement a little bit of time for self-love, for respecting yourself, for loving yourself. Have you told yourself you did a good job today? Have you told yourself you're proud of yourself today? Have you told yourself I deserve to eat that piece of chocolate for all the hard work that I did? Have you told yourself I deserve to go out for dinner and spend a little bit of money for all the money I made while I was working today? You deserve a lot, and sometimes we don't take the time to like compliment ourselves or to appreciate ourselves or to do something nice for us. You know, we can sit here and do nice things for other people, but we got to remember that we also got to do these nice things for ourselves. So Aquarius, stepping into your next 24 hours, I want you to pat yourself on the back. I want you to tell yourself that you're proud of you. I want you to tell yourself you're doing a good job. I want you to spoil yourself and treat yourself a little bit and engage in that self-loving. Because you know what? At the end of the day, if nobody else has told you that, I'm going to tell you this. I'm proud of you, and I want you to be proud of yourself. And if you need a break, feel free to take a break. And if you need to do something that you feel is going to help you get relaxed, go ahead and do it. Don't over-push your boundaries, man. I think that we're so used to living in a fast, rapid world where we push ourselves constantly and we put ourselves last, and I think that's fucking bullshit. Put yourself at the top for a little bit, okay? All right, Aquarius, take care of yourself, okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, Pixie says, I deserve a Big Mac. Yes, you do. Go get a Big Mac. Go to McDonald's right now and get yourself an awesome Big Mac. All right? Get yourself some chocolate for anybody who wants that. You know? Do whatever you want. Spoil yourself, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And yeah, Cancer new moon tomorrow. Oh, boy. That's going to be a fun one. I actually don't feel, though, like the Cancer new moon's going to be like, everybody, let's get in our feelings. I feel like everybody's going to be feeling super duper maternal. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. Because Cancers are like the moms, you know? I definitely feel that energy coming into that new moon for y'all. Everybody's going to be very much so taking care of something. And even if it's themselves, that applies too. But I feel like you guys are going to be like extra careful with like sentimental things tomorrow, extra careful and sensitive towards other people's feelings and emotions. That's why I was saying, I feel like the collective, I said this earlier in the tarot video today, I was like, the collective is going to be in a lot more of a responsive energy than a reactive one, because people are being very mindful to the sensitivity of other individuals and the sensitivity of other situations, which I really, really like. This is going to be awesome. I like it. The vibes are good, you know? Either way, though, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our lovely air signs, jumping on into the water signs. What do we got going on here for the Scorpio gang, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Cups. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Knight of Pentacles. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So, for Scorpios in the next 24 hours, Queen of Swords in the reverse here to the Ace of Cups upright. It's kind of like putting aside here. It's tearing down your walls, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to be super mushy in the next 24 hours. Some Scorpios might not like to hear that. They might be like, Aunt, shut up. Don't tell them we're sensitive. I definitely could see some Scorpios saying that. They're like, Aunt, don't tell them we're sensitive. Don't let them know that. Let them know that we're mean. Let them know that we'll hit them with our freaking stinger right now, you know? Either way, Scorpios aren't mean, right? You guys are awesome. You're super sensitive. You're super loving. But it's like, don't let them know we're mushy. We got a tough exterior, man. So coming into your next 24 hours, definitely feeling lots of mush, Scorpio. I do feel like you're going to be in a very like lovey-dovey and super sensitive energy. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with here, Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be very patient. You're going to be very loving. I don't know. I'm definitely getting the vibe here of like, you're really working hard to be more supportive. I don't know if this is like something that happened within a relationship for you. So for some Scorpios, you can be working harder to be more supportive in a relationship towards a partner. For other groups of Scorpios, this could be about just working really hard to show people that you care, because maybe people have been looking at you as a very cold and detached person, and you're like, that's far from the case. Like, this is who I really am. Like, I am a very loving being. I'm a very loving individual. I do have lots of love to give and lots of great energy to give, and like, I want people to see that side of myself. So it's like, in the next 24 hours, I definitely see Scorpios tapping into their more loving side and expressing that to individuals that are around them, especially if people have felt like you were cold and detached, or if people have felt like you weren't this very loving and amazing person. You're like, I want to show you like the tenderness that I do have to give, and the sensitivity and the sensuality that I have to give as well. So Scorps, love this for you. And it's awesome when people get to see that side of Scorpio, because I think a lot of people look at Scorpio and they give them such a bad rap. You know, they look at Scorpios and they're like, Scorpios are manipulative, Scorpios are evil, they are so good at gaslighting you, this, that, and the third. And it's just like, you can say the negative traits of any zodiac sign, it doesn't make it true, right? So ultimately, when you look at Scorpios being such a water sign, they can be so incredibly loving because they can see so deeply and really connect with people on such an amazing level. And I feel like that's what you're getting ready to do here. So Scorps, whether or not you have felt kind of like detached in a connection with somebody, or somebody has felt like you've been cold and detached recently, or whether other people haven't really gotten the opportunity to see the real you, you're going to be really showing that super loving and nurturing side coming out here in the next 24 hours. So that's what I got for you. I like that, man. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up here our water. We finished up as well our air signs. Jumping on into our fire now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Leo, please? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo, we're getting this last shuffle, baby, and we're going to see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Hermit card. You could be dealing potentially with a Virgo for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then lastly for you, Leo, is going to be the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So, coming into your next 24 hours, Leo, we got here the Hermit followed up with the Seven of Wands in reverse. What I feel for you guys in this period of time is that with the Hermit card, it's essentially the card here of kind of taking a step back. It's kind of like self-isolation. And when you see a Seven of Wands in reverse, it is the card of not being unreachable, though. So I feel like you're kind of taking a step back, Leo, and doing you. But at the same time, it's not like you're unreachable. It's not like you're blocking people from talking to you, communicating to you, or having any sort of access in your life. So I feel like in your next 24 hours, it's like, hey, I want to kind of focus up and do me a little bit more. I want to focus up and be in my own lane a little bit more, but don't feel that I'm distancing myself from everybody. Don't feel like you can't reach out to me, like you can't talk to me, like you can't communicate with me or be a part of my life. So you may be taking a step back and being in hermit mode, but it doesn't mean that you are unreachable, all right? As I guess what you're trying to get across here. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Swords reversed. So right now at this time, it does seem to me like you have done a fair share amount of cutting certain things out of your life. But the things that you did cut out of your life, Leo, were the things that were not serving you. So the reason right now that you're in hermit mode is because you're trying to stay focused on what does serve you. You're trying to stay focused on what is healthy for you, on what is good for you, on what is going to be the best thing you can have involved in your life. You're not saying that you don't want people around. You're not saying that you don't want opportunities to come into your life. You're just saying, I'm isolating right now from what I feel isn't worthy of me, and I'm focusing on what is good for me. Having a look here at the outcome that's present, we got here Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse here is the lack of communication. So here's the thing. If a Leo isn't talking to you right now, it may personally be because that Leo feels like they need to focus up on themselves, and maybe they feel like you weren't bringing in the best vibes, you know? I mean, with the Knight of Swords in the reverse being the outcome, it's the energy of like, I feel right now that I need to distance myself from what is not serving me so that I can focus up on what is. It doesn't mean, though, that Leo is directly cutting people out. It just means that they want to focus on themselves right now. So if you are distant right now from a Leo, talk to that Leo, hit them up and say, hey, why have we been so distant? Because maybe they'll give you a little bit of insight as to why they've distanced themselves. They might tell you, hey, maybe something happened that I wasn't necessarily fond of, or maybe you did something I didn't necessarily like, and then you can kind of understand why that Leo distanced. It's because they're not going ghost for no reason. There's some sort of reasoning behind it, as Leos are currently focusing on their inner work and focusing on what they need to do to better themselves. So for anybody that feels personally ghosted by a Leo right now, ask them where they've been. Ask them why they've been so distant. I don't think it's necessarily one of those situations where they ghosted you for no reason at all, or where they completely cut you out for no reason at all. Maybe there's something there and the Leo can communicate to you and you guys can get a bit of a better understanding, okay? Definitely a weird message, not the message I expected coming from the spread, but that's what I got here for you, Leo. It's like right now you're really focusing up on your inner work. It's not too personal, I feel. It's just like, hey, if right now I'm not talking to anybody, it's probably because there's some sort of reasoning there. And if you feel personally ghosted by a Leo, I would advocate for you to reach out so you can kind of figure out maybe why they did. You'll definitely get information from them. And Leos, as far as it goes for you being in hermit mode, you're just really focused right now on improving yourself and doing the inner work and being in a more healthy and positive place. And if you felt like there was something around you that wasn't actually helping you or improving you to get to that place, that might be why you were personally taking space, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, interesting Leo reading. I hope that wasn't confusing because I feel like there was kind of like mixed messages coming up in that one. Definitely a bit of a weird read, Leo. So if it does not resonate to you, I don't take it personally at all. Totally okay. But if it does happen to resonate to you, let me know how, because I'm kind of interested. All right? All right, guys. So we finished up all of our fire signs. We did our water signs, and we also did our air signs. We're now going to move on to the last and final zodiac of the day, which is going to be Virgo in just about 1 second. Give me a quick sec, guys, and we will continue. All right, baby. So, going on to the last and final zodiac sign for today. Let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here for Team Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do got here the Wheel of Fortune. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So, taking a look into your next 24 hours, Virgo, Page of Swords here to the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're in a period of time right now where you're looking at something, and it's not that you're not open to it, but you want a little bit more information. Every time that I see the Page of Swords, it always gives me that vibe of like, you're kind of interested in something, but at the same time, you want a little bit more information before you totally invest your energy into whatever this is. So Virgos, you might be scouting right now. You might be looking at something, wondering, I wonder how that is. I want to get more information before I go ahead and give it a chance. You could be right now looking at certain types of jobs, and maybe right now you're gathering information about how that career is, how that job is, how it goes, what it is that you do. You're kind of like educating yourself right now before you invest or jump into something. And I think that's totally cool, right? I think it's super important to make sure we know what we're getting ourselves into before we get ourselves into any kind of situation. So Virgo's doing their homework here, essentially, right? Looking at what it is you're dealing with, you're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you're looking at is something that's different. It seems to me like it's something here that is a drastic change from what it is you're used to doing. So for some of you guys, if you're looking at new types of careers, this means to me that you're looking at a career that you've never explored before. You're looking at something you've never done before. It's something that is completely out of your comfort zone and is completely foreign to you too. So for those of you that are dealing with career, it's like, whoa, this is a whole completely different ballgame. I want to do my homework about this career. I'm kind of interested in it, but I need to get to know the basics before I jump on into it. You know, same thing here could apply to when we're talking about love. You might partially know somebody, but you're saying to yourself, maybe I want to get to know them a little bit more better before I make any sort of decision to have any romantic interaction with them, which is a message that makes sense as well. So overall, looking at the outcome that's present, being the Ten of Wands reversed, you're saying to yourself, this doesn't have to be something that's dreadful. This doesn't have to be something that's, hard or anything like that. I'm in a situation right now where I see something I'm kind of interested in, and I'm going to go ahead and give myself the opportunity to educate myself a little more, to understand what it is a little more, familiarize myself a little more with what it is before I get on into it. It doesn't have to be a daunting task. It doesn't have to be crazy. I want to save myself the burdens, right? I rather know that something's definitely for me than jumping into it and then halfway being involved in it, recognizing it's not for me at all. So you want to save yourself the cost of any sort of burdens. I want to make sure this is what I want before I go ahead and get it. Makes perfect sense. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Amber Anderson, thank you so much for the $5. Really, really appreciate that. How's it going? It's going super well. Thank you for that donation. It's super duper appreciated. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Really, really appreciate everybody being here. I feel really weird about that Leo reading. I'm sorry, Leos. By the way, going back to the Leo for a moment, I'm sorry if that didn't resonate to you. It came out really weird and sloppy, so I promise tomorrow's message will be a lot better for you. So thank you for tuning in nonetheless. You know what, guys? Remind me, actually. I'm going to write it down. Leo, you guys are going to go first tomorrow for the daily reading. If I fuck up, I'm super sorry. I'm going to try not to, but I'm going to go ahead and write this down. Leo, number 1, daily tomorrow. Okay, Leo, I want your message to go first tomorrow for the daily reading. You will be the first sign that I see. Okay, so I want to make sure that I get that done. Just please remind me, guys, if you can. Sorry about your message if it came out mixed. I feel bad. Okay, I'm a Cancer. Okay, Cancers feel bad. Okay, that's how it always is. But nonetheless, I'll make sure I get you guys out first. I'll do my best. Okay. All right, y'all. So with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning into the daily reading. Really appreciate it, baby. Hopefully it resonated. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. If it was not your message, no worries there, guys. It is what it is. Feel free to check out any other awesome readers, or feel free to tune in next time. It may be your message. Who knows? For those of you here that are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. If you fuck with the vibes, definitely come on down and subscribe, man. If you guys are new here and you like this channel, if you like the soul group, consider subscribing, man. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I did want to say, for everybody who's in the chat right now, I appreciate you guys guys tuning in. If you could drop a like, that would be awesome. And for everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that, man. Donations help out a lot more than you guys know. I really appreciate your generosity, and thank you for taking the time aside for me, man. Really, really makes a difference. Thank you so much. Happy Monday to everybody too, man. Hope you guys are excited. I did get a question here. Somebody asked, are the July readings up yet? So they're not up yet, but they're in progress. I already started working on them. So if the water signs aren't up tomorrow, they're going to be up on Tuesday. Or not Tuesday. They're going to be up on Wednesday. But July readings are getting banged out this week, guys. I am not fucking around. I'm getting my butt to work. So don't worry about it, y'all. I know I slacked on those July reads, but I'm going to be getting them out to you guys as quickly as I can. So do bear with me, guys. I'm going to be getting them out for you, okay? All right, y'all. Appreciate you being here. Have a happy and fun Monday. I hope you all are looking towards a fantastic week. I love every single one of y'all, and I will catch you all in the next video. Also, hold on, actually, before I do, I need to give a special shout out to a certain moderator. All right, Julia. Thank you so much, by the way, for sending me this. Julia gifted me something for my birthday, and it's awesome. So this is a tarot deck, and it has a custom casing to it. And she told me that she actually made it custom as well, because you could pick what card you wanted to put on here. And she said she picked the Sun card because I'm the most positive person she knows, which made me smile so much. Like that was like one of the nicest things I've heard in a while, which was so freaking awesome. So Julia, thank you for sending me this. I really freaking appreciate it. She got me a cool original Rider-Waite tarot deck, which I've been excited to use because I'm going to be using these in the monthly reads. So thank you for that. I appreciate the birthday gift. It really, really meant a lot to me. So I know I told you personally, but I wanted to say it again. Thank you so much for gifting me that. I really, really appreciate it. All right, everybody. With that being said, happy Monday to you all. Have a lovely and amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.